As you can see, guys, the word is well and truly out. The prawns are on. It's about 10 past 5. About 20 boats here already. I can guarantee once that sun comes over the horizon, there's going to be probably 4 or 5 times this much. It's probably my best throw of the morning so far. The best part about it is they're all big prawns. They're all nice size. None of the small stuff we were getting early in the season. What's going on, guys? Sammy here, and welcome to another Sammy Hitzke fishing adventure. Doing it a bit different today, doing it in reverse. The intro is coming after the session because it was too dark this morning and I couldn't film it. Then all the action started all in one go, so I thought we'd give you the intro now, and then this will lead into a cracking morning session on the southern Moreton Bay Banana Prawns. Now I'm out here with the star of my last prawning video, who's hiding from the camera. He's camera shy. He wasn't camera shy last time, but he is now. Give us a wave, Bill. At least give us a wave. And his old man Jono. And we've just had a cracking little session. I can promise you, we caught some good prawns, some really nice quality. Probably didn't get as many as we want. I think we ended up, actually I'm not going to tell you that, you can watch. But it was a good session. Hope you enjoy. All right, that's a bit better. That's a bit better.
Still gonna cast straight away.
Yeah, starting to come up now. She's a good size. I am. Got the cameras on. You're now on it. There you go, that's the size we're getting at the moment. Full on red legs, big banana prawns there. That's cracking size. As you can see, already had a few casts this morning. Not super thick just yet. Bill's catching me. Not bad, Bill. Yeah. But yeah, they should be coming on pretty thick, and I'm getting the word here. There's a couple. Jeez, they're big, aren't they? Borderline lobsters. Yeah.
What are you doing? Stepping on prawns?
Yep.
Or catching prawns?
Oh, listen to him throwing shade. What am I doing? Catching small prawns, actually. Well, it's not too often you can be picky where you're throwing back medium-sized prawns for large. That's the size we want to keep, and this is the size we're throwing back. About half the size. If there's good prawns around, you're better off sorting through. They can hopefully breed and make their way out again, and you get a feed of bigger ones, which are easier to peel and more fun to cook with. As you can see, guys, the word is well and truly out. The prawns are on. It's about, what's the time be? 5:30? Oh, be 4 something.
10 past 4.
10 past 5. It's about 20 boats here already. You can guarantee once that sun comes over the horizon, there's going to be probably 4 or 5 times this much. Stroke. Look at that. Good prawns. So we're not getting massive amounts, but tell you what, when they're this size, it doesn't really matter. We on? Righto, getting the word. So once you see these things pop up in the sounder, you want to get your cast out as soon as possible, land on them. So you want to be able to load quick and cast quick. They feel prawny. Oh, there's not many. So everyone, these are jelly prawns, tiny little banana prawns, little juveniles. Important to get them back. You're not keeping them, so get them back quickly so they survive and they can move off. Hopefully not get caught again. That's some other load of jellies there. Got some nice prawns in with them. Some really nice prawns. There you go, there's another tiger, a bit better size one. So a bit of a comparison. That's your tiger prawn with the stripes. And that's a banana prawn there. Banana prawn's got that greeny red tinge on the tail. Tigers all marked up with the stripes. Oh. Have myself a cocktail. Thank you, thank you. Out of 10, I reckon 9.3. There's a bit of a flat side. As long as they're that big each.
Not bad. Not bad.
There you go, guys. Probably my best throw of the morning so far. The best part about it is they're all big prawns. They're all nice size. None of the small stuff we were getting early in the season. Beautiful. Good chewing, good size. Exactly what you want from an SEQ prawn session. Even if it is taking a bit longer to get a feed. Well, that's what we're up to at the moment, guys. Jono. Oh, there's a good one. I wonder what happened then. They're all in the bottom still. They're all in the bottom still.
Just rinse it out of the side.
Hey?
Just rinse it out of the side.
Oh, I don't think so.
There's a big tiger in the bottom.
The way to go with it.
There you go, have a look at that. That's good prawn. Good prawn.
When reserved there,
Oh, I did get two. Oh, check out this.
Spider crab.
Spider crab, how cool is that?
Yeah, that is cool. I'll get a photo of that one.
Well, that, guys, is a spider crab. Dead set, looks like a big daddy long leg spider. If you saw that running around your house at night, you'd run away. Put that on your pillow, Bill. Yeah, cool. Well, he probably doesn't want to be out of the water for too long. See you, mate.
Run the water to keep
So, what Jono's doing is chucking them in a keeper net. That's a great way to keep your prawns, because then you can chuck them in a nice slurry, which we're about to make now. Which I said I was going to make later, but got sidetracked, and that keeps them nice and cold in the
Oh yeah, you need to put that in there.
Oh, in the boat or in the esky?
Oh no, just in the boat.
Yeah, just boat's fine. Yep.
You put too much in, they'll start swimming.
More?
Oh yeah.
So now we've got you see he's using ice blocks as well, not chunk ice. And that's so you don't dilute the salt water you got in there and start kind of washing the flavour out of the prawns. So he's just got big frozen ice bricks. Chuck the prawns in your keeping it.
Just give it one more bucket.
One more bucket, and that'll keep your prawns tip-top conditions. Nice and cold, fresh as can be. Well, I finally joined the Tiger Club. Not as big as Bill's, but there you go. I'm on the board. I still haven't really thickened up too much yet. We're still getting kind of 5s and 6s. Which isn't bad, like they're good prawns, so if you don't mind doing that, just takes a long time to get your limit, doesn't it, Jono? We don't like long time limits, we like short time limits. We like the 3 throw limits. That was a throw. They don't teach you that in prawning school. That's just natural pancake ability. Jono, come on. Oh, I'll tell you what. Are we going commercial or what? Come on, Bill. I need a good throw out of you. We need 3 in a row. I reckon that's a pass. Apart from rope management. Yeah. Oh no. Rope management. It's alright. No. Oh, you alright? You got a splinter?
Nah.
Oh. You alright?
Yeah.
Do we have to cut it off or? Jono's called it early. Camera's rolling. This is going to be the most broadcast Christmas tree of herring of all time. I'm going to put it out there that I did not get them. I reckon I got 1 or 2.
Oh, I got Sam's net.
Oh, this is.
Oh.
That's a little go. Give us a look at that one once you get them all down the top pocket there, Jono. It's not that good, but it's not that bad. That's probably 15 prawns in there. That's better than average cast that we're getting this morning. Yeah. Jeez, I'm still going up. Oh, I wasn't far. No, I was. I got 4. I was 1 off. 1 off the pace 5. There you go. Got all of them.
on the what is it? I don't know what to get. Yeah, that's it. That's better. I'll do that there.
Yeah. Keep doing that. We'll get places.
I'll just keep driving. You keep going.
It is hard work. That's a big prawn. That's a borderline nudgy prawn. Yeah. That's prawn cutlet, that one. We've had a bit of a spot change up the Logan River. Oh, a few. They're not terrible prawns here either. Hey? Yeah.
That one was a bit small.
Oh. Lizzie. There you go. Bit of bycatch. Little flatty. Oh, he's 41. Yeah. Lucky day, mate. Oh, nice, Bill. Good throw, mate.
And if I get a full open one, I'll be just straight there. Look at the one you've got.
Well, that's a wrap. Back at the house. Jono, spin that just so people can gauge. That is about 14, 15 litres of prawns. So we're about 5 short of our boat limit, but I think we've had a fair crack. That's a good feed. There's going to be a few prawn cutlets come out of this one actually. I might even show you how I do it. Little prawning cook up, but they're good size. They're good prawns. Not as big as they get, but good enough for a feed, I can tell you that much. Yeah, that's a nice sized prawn. Good size for boiling up whole, or they are still big enough to make a prawn cutlet out of. Those small, medium ones, they kind of get a bit finicky if you're going to do that. They're perfect for boiling up, but the big ones, that's you can do just about anything with them. What's your final thoughts on the day, mate?
Oh, it's pretty good. A bit slow, but well, you got there in the end.
Had to work for it, no doubting that. you have days where they're fired up and there's prawns everywhere and you can get your bag limit in a couple of casts. Today it took a fair few casts, but we got there. We're not going hungry, that's the main thing. We might give the boat a bit of a tub and then do some cooking the Savo. Bill's asleep in the car. He's done, he's cooked. He had a few throws and he's absolutely cooked. See if we can sneak a shot of him. He wouldn't go on camera for the intro, so we'll get him back now. Kids these days can't handle it. Righto legends, you know how I said we're going to cook up prawn cutlets? Well, I flat out lied to you. Sorry, I was driving home and I was thinking to myself, you know what, prawn cutlets, they're pretty damn good. But you know what I feel like? I feel like a pizza. So today we're going to be cooking up prawn pizza. And if you haven't done this before, it is red hot. Like all my recipes, very, very simple to do, but the taste factor, through the roof. And guys, look, I'm happy to announce, check this out. We're back in business. So for all you guys who are drinking a beer watching this right now, cheers. This one's for you guys. It's good to be back in the game. Oh, it's really cold. If you can hear that background noise, it is absolutely belting rain outside too. So it's good to get a bit of rain. We need the flush, but that's got nothing to do with cooking. So let's get started. Righto, first things first. I've peeled a heap of green prawns, like so. Now, because they're quite a large size, I have chopped them in 3 bits. So, sharp knife, oh, 1, 2, 3. 3 bits, so they are now chunks of prawn. If you caught smaller prawns, or you've sourced yourself some smaller prawns, then you can use a whole prawn, but because these ones are quite large, they're going on a pizza, it'd be like a whole mouthful of prawn as well as a bite of pizza. It just doesn't work. The chunks are better. Now, I've chucked them in a bowl. Now, I'm going to be making 2 pizzas around that size. Oh, there's my first hot tip of this cook-off. Make sure you get some decent bases. Don't get the cheapy ones, they're crap. Get some good ones. These ones are a bit smaller than a large. They're probably a cross between a large and a medium size, but they're a nice, it's Toscano, see, it's Italian. You know it's going to be good. But I've got enough prawns cut up for that there. Righto, to the bowl, you're going to want to add a couple of generous spoons of garlic. I like the Master Food stuff. I have tried the other stuff. It's actually quite sweet and I don't like it. I prefer the Master Foods. Or you can cut it up yourself if you're feeling really energetic. I am not. I'm a pretty lazy cooker. These are not scientific measurements either. You just chuck it all in and hope for the best. Sweet chili sauce. Chuck that in. Good squeeze of that. That'll do. Some fresh thyme or thyme. It's spelt thyme, but it's thyme. Just pull that down. Doesn't matter if you get big sprigs in there. You'll be able to pick them off if they worry you. So that's what we're dealing with. We've got the cut up prawns, we've got the garlic, we've got the sweet chili, we've got the thyme all chucked in there. One more ingredient, a bit of cracked pepper. Give it a good old crack. No need to skimp. Running a bit low. Next step, you want to manage your hydration. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Now, you want to stir this around. So grab yourself another spoon. So everything gets a good coating of the mixture. Now, this is where you think you're lacking in one department, you can add a bit more. Okay guys, if you've got the time, you want to chuck some Glad Wrap over this, then chuck it in the fridge for about an hour, even a bit more, and let those flavours really soak through. If you don't have the time, just chuck it in there for about 15 minutes while your oven preheats, and it'll be good to go. But you want to let those flavours really infuse through, so the longer the better. Righto legends, we're on it. Time is up. The oven is set to 220 degrees. You want it pretty hot. Now I'm just going to grab some olive oil. Actually, I don't know why I'm using that spoon. Got a little brush here. You want to pour a touch on your thing. Get a close up for you. Pour a little bit on your pizza. Oh, I'm going to need a bit more. Just a drizzle. And then use the brush just to spread it around. That's going to keep everything from drying out, keep it all moist, because we're not using any tomato paste or anything like that. Now, you want to spoon on some of the prawn mixture. See what I mean? If you had whole prawns, it'd look a bit weird. You just want to spread them out. Now, you don't want complete coverage. You don't need back-to-back prawns. That gets a bit overpowering. You want a bit of space between it. You want a bit of separation. I reckon we're looking pretty good there. Now you can see you got little bits of thyme all through it. Prawn. This is going to be mint. Now time for the cheese. We're not using cheddar, we're using some grated Parmesan. Gives it a nice kick, bit of different flavour, toasts up a treat. Now you don't want, again, you don't need to load it up like you would a cheddar. You just want to kind of sprinkle it over the top. Oh, I'm making a mad mess. To be expected you do this stuff one-handed. Now one thing I hate is when they don't do it right to the edge, so I'm going to make sure I do that right on the edge. Beautiful. Look at that. That is ready for the oven. That looks an absolute treat. Now if you're really organised, you'd probably have a pizza tray and not just a big oven tray like I've got, but you get that on the big jobs. And you keep an eye on it. That should take about 5-10 minutes. Righto guys, time's up. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Have a go at that. Here's a little close-up of what we're dealing with. That is unreal. Prawn pizza. Woo! Well guys, it does not get any fresher and it does not get any better than this. Caught the prawns myself, turn them into a delicious meal. Well guys, I'm going to eat this and that's me for the week. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did like or learn something, make sure you leave us a comment below. Hit that, bit of the oil got me on the finger. Leave us a comment, hit that like button. If you want to get yourself a Sammy Hitzke fishing hat, you can do so on my website, www.sammyhitzkefishing.com. You've got the navy, you've got the grey. They are sick. Check them out, grab yourself one. Well, I can't sign off the show without giving it a taste test in front of you. It could be poison and I'm just not telling you. I can guarantee you it's not though. Just trying to avoid burning the crap out of my mouth. Guys, that is damn red hot. Well guys, I highly recommend getting yourself a few prawns and giving that a red hot nudge. It is absolutely damn fine tucker. It is enough to impress even the most fussy eaters. Unless you've got a shellfish allergy, then you're probably in a bit of bother. But guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. I'll catch you next week for another Sammy Hitzke fishing adventure. Hope you're getting a few fish. Have a good one. Cheers.